Fala galerinha aqui do meu canal, já editei aqui a live. Vamos começar com a nossa live aqui. Já chega se inscrevendo, deixando no seu like, compartilhe com seus amigos aí, galera. Vamos estar começando aqui a live. Nosso querido Efootball 2026 PS4. Vou estar colocando aqui com uma musiquinha aqui pra nós estar escutando, pra nós estar jogando aí. Amor, tá saindo a música na live? Tá muito alto? Hã? Eu quero saber se tá bom. Se tiver bom. Tá bom?
We'll go. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Bruno Enrique.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Saul over to the right flank. Now it's Saul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Emerson Royal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a mistake! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. 50 challenge, but fair enough. Flamengo with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Saul knocks it into space. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in plenty of space here. It's the keeper's ball. Fortunate outplayed. That has been cut short. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Flamengo still without a single shot on target. Can he get it through? Flamengo have it back and can go again. Jorginho. He's looking wide. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Lino. Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can they get him away? And the finish! Goal! Flamengo! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable.
Bora, vamos pra cima.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the full chance. Well, the ball's run loose here. It's a searching pass. Torres is always looking to play quality balls.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. He tries for a shot! He's put it all!
Bora, 2-0 pra nós, hein?
Just had to come.
Deixa eu olhar aqui a live
To
aqui.
have his say. And that will surely go down as one of
Sejam
the
bem-vindos,
easiest
pessoal, à
goals
live aí,
he
viu?
could ever
Quem
score.
quiser deixar um comentário aí, pode deixar. Eu vou estar respondendo aí quando eu ver. Deus abençoe a todos.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
Oh, what has happened here? He might be in here. It's really well cleared. Goes down, but nothing given. Emerson. No way through there. Emerson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nino. Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Emerson Royale tries a cross. That could spell trouble. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Ah, acho que não foi nada não.
Really could have done without this. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol marcado para o Flamengo. Aos 39 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa
Flamengo cut
18.
their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Torres. That has not gone there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good read, needed to be. Emerson. He's a sharp little ball here. Floated through. Lino. And they can counter
Foram
here.
indicados
That's
2
fabulous.
minutos de acréscimo.
Lino. And it's come back out to him. The referee has blown for half-time.
Mano, vocês viram o gol que o Bruno Henrique perdeu na cara do gol aqui? É possível, mano. Mano, tava o gol aberto, não é possível.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager
Vocês
can't
viram o gol que o
go
Bruno Henrique
too easy
perdeu?
on his
Não dá pra
players here.
perder
I
um gol
think
desse.
they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Flamengo are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? But he's
Oh,
left
wow,
disappointed.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision there.
Saul has created 1 goal already. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries one from range.
É, o jogo tá ficando
Well, you get a sense,
estranho.
Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Ah, não é possível que quiser dar pênalti, mano. Ah, ainda bem.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jorginho. Esteval has found the net here, of course. Esteval running with the ball. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Chance! Jorginho. Lino. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Now it's Lino. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's overcooked that. That was a brilliant interception.
Público presente na
They need to play
partida
this
de
quicker in
hoje.
transitions like this.
80.607
Almost an hour gone.
espectadores.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So time for
Substituição no
change.
time do
This one has been
Flamengo.
on the cards for a little while.
Camisa 16.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Neymar.
Driving forward,
Camisa 27.
just eases him off the
Camisa
ball.
4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11. Camisa 7.
Somewhat off
Camisa
target.
15. Camisa
Exactly what
9.
they need to keep doing.
Camisa
Carry on plugging
33.
away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
That is good alertness. Jorginho. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him. Esteval. And that was asking for too much. Saul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Esteval. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Luis Araujo. Saul. Tries a shot!
Boa, já era.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Ô, obrigado aí, ó. Seja bem-vindo à live aí.
Yeah, it's simply tragic
MV7
defending
Pro.
when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed
Deus
the
abençoe,
dynamic
fica
somewhat.
conosco aí na
Well,
live,
there's
hein.
only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Luis Araujo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes for goal! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Saul delivers. Oh, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Jorginho. It's Jorginho!
Golaço, mano. Tomei o gol besta.
That is a special one. A finish right from the top draw. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Shifting momentum perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Jorginho. I think we're just about done here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, And he shoots!
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the number on the board is 3.
Acabou, juiz. Pode acabar. A vitória é nossa.
Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass. And we're done.
Boa, ganhamos.
Can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Flamengo really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that.
Sejam todos bem-vindos à live aí, pessoal. Obrigado a todos que estão comentando aí.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
O som da live tá bom, pessoal? Bora, vamos pra cima. MV7 Pro. Ganhei aqui, vou ver se eu consigo ganhar. Vou ver se eu consigo agora ganhar aquele Showtime lá, o Grismo. Ganhei 100 moedinhas aqui, vou fazer um packing open aqui. Ó, 100 moedas e um sonho, hein? Será que dá? O Grisma tá ruim? Aí, ó, vê esse atacante surpresa aqui pra mim, ó. Lucas Hernandes, zagueiro. Aqui no PS4 aqui meu time é tudo frio, ó. Ó meu time aqui, é esse aqui, ó. Será que esse Lucas Hernandes aqui é bom, mano? Vamos ver aqui. Nossa, mano, é horrível. Olha a velocidade dele, não dá não. Deixa o Arboleda aqui na zaga aqui. É, pelo menos veio destaque, né? Bora, vou jogar ranqueada agora, hein? Meu time me free. Você joga mobile também, MV7? Ou você joga no PS4? Meu time veio tudo bom ali pra jogar o time do cara. De Belê, Neymar. E o time do cara também é time bom do cara, viu? Coloquei marcação pressão nos dois atacantes dele, vamos ver. Oh, aí sim. Eu jogo também mobile também. Aqui no meu canal aqui a gente tem também vídeo de mobile, PS4. Só as lives que por enquanto eu não consigo fazer no mobile. Mas tem gameplay que tem no mobile, eu gravo vídeo de eu jogando no mobile. Tá?
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? This is... In he goes again! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. João Neves tries to play it through. Wan-Bissaka with the challenge, and he has... There's a quick free kick. Neymar. That's good play. João Neves. Great challenge, time to perfection. Nicely spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ramal supplying the width on this right-hand side. It's Dani Olmo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner.
Você faz live também no mobile? Ou aí sim, pô, vamos inscrever lá no seu canal, também dá uma força. Eu só faço live no PS4, que daí fica melhor.
Gerrard, who's short. Chance to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
João Neves. That's Dembele. And it's Gerrard. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
That's Dembele. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Dani Olmo. Holds beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it.
That's tidy.
And Shevchenko! Jean Neves to Van Nistelrooy.
And it's Neymar. It's an imaginative pass. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength.
Fabio. Beraldo.
Jean Neves. Can he get on the end of this?
Dembele.
There's a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good take, and is it...
Wow, Neves! Goal! Sao Paulo!
Did you look back on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
After 30 minutes is number 23.
Trava mesmo, no mobile trava bastante, no PS4 que é melhor. Né?
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's neat. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Gerrard.
That looks a decent ball. He's gone away. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jean Neves. Neymar. Oh, some astute defending there. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Mbappe. He is through here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Mbappe.
Gerrard.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He has found the way through. Jean Neves looking to add to his goal. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Right, Shevchenko.
Pretty robust defending.
Jean Neves. And it's Dembele. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that
Jogamos
gives them
melhor,
something
olha
to
cara, o
build
cara
on
deu um
after
chute
the
no gol, fez o gol, né? Deu 6, não fez nenhuma, o cara deve
Concentrating
cair
now
ligado.
by
Né?
requesting
For
the margins
support
at
for
half-time.
our charity fund, Chance in
It's been
Football.
a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the
Puta,
first
olha,
half done.
demos
and
6
we are
chutes,
ready for
o
what
goleiro do
follows in
cara
the
pegou
second.
tudo. O cara deu um chutinho no gol, fez o gol.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Oh, that Was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a sharp pass. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Danny Olmo. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's very good running now. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. It's made its way to him. That's to play it back. Oh, sweet feet. Cafu gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Danny Olmo tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get it? And another try!
Até que enfim.
Pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like
The
that is
attendance
key
for this
to what
match
follows.
was
Oh, very neat and tidy.
60,332.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good-looking ball. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko running with the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Vamos pra cima, vou substituir que o time já tá cansado já. O uniforme do Borussia Dortmund é bonito pra caramba, eu coloquei até o estádio do Borussia aqui, ó.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Corner number 3
Number
coming up.
20, Mbappe. Number 7, Danny Olmo. Number 18, Yamal.
And it's been taken
Number
short.
21,
This is
Shevchenko.
the shot!
Coming on the field, number 17, Rashford. Hazard.
Brilliantly cut out.
Number 13,
And now they can
Dembele.
spring out of
Number
defence.
9, Vinicius Junior.
Facing
Substitution.
up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now this could be a chance.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Wan-Bissaka. Sao Paulo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
Dembele! It's their second corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Somewhat off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass has been well intercepted. There's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. He might be in here. That is masterful defending. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. The party overly willing to compromise. Gehi gets a foot in here. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. Just 5 minutes left. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Dieter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. This is Dembele. Oh, that was vital.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
for his long-range shooting. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been cut short. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
Foi boa partida, né? Nós merecia ganhar, né? Olha, 10 chutes no gol, mano.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And we come to you now with a quick
can always
request for
take more
support
positives
for
from
our
a result
World
like
Charity
this.
Fund.
Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim.
Vamos pra mais uma partida aí. Nossa, mano, 1 a 1. Quem tiver na live aí, pessoal, deixa seu like, me dá aquela força aí. Essa era pra nós ter ganho, cara. Nossa, mano. Vacilo, cara. A bola não entrou, o Courtois dele pegou tudo, mano. Aí, ó, timinho mais ou menos igual ao nosso, ó. Dá pra encarar, dá pra ir pra cima. Ele tem ali o Ronaldinho Gaúcho e o Vinícius Júnior, dá pra nós ganhar deles.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
the fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Mbappe. Oh, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal, and the shot!
Bora, vamos.
Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. This is Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Dembele. Dembele plowing through the middle. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gerrard. Marquinhos. That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. Quarter of an hour played. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Japan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve. Yeah. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal given the lift of his goal. And that's a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beraldo. And it's Olmo. He's being urged. Real chance! Lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gerrard. That's Dembele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quality ball. It's a quality looking ball, that. Driving forward, looking for the run. It's come to nothing. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No
takes a shot! Gerrard. Dani Olmo. Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's Dembele. Dani Olmo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Shevchenko. Yamal. Very nicely done. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Vamos, 2-0 pra nós.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Shot could be on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Gerrard. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become
Pô, é uma
pretty
boa
much the
também,
ideal half.
4-2-2.
That certainly seems to be the
Você
case.
tá naquela
We are always
4-2-2,
remembering that today's match day
4-4-2.
programs are available upstairs
4-4-2.
located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine
Se eu achasse melhor essa 4
Heading into
aqui,
the
ó.
break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Você fala essa 4-2-2 ou aqui tem 2 mate? 2 meia atacante e 2 volante?
So the action resumes. Gerrard, the man synonymous with solidity. Shevchenko running with intent.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's got away. And Dyke defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Dani Olmo, brilliantly cut out. Gerrard. And here's Dembele. Dembele powering forward. Dembele!
Nossa, agora eu falei na marcação.
Just as they wanted it. Just
Pô, é uma
what
boa,
they
pô, vou
wanted.
testar essa 4-2-2.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Japan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He has found the way through. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's quick to return it. Shifted it to the flank. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Dani Olmo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe, rapid and full of intent. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, super find. Oh, that was vital. Can they stop it going out?
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Pass is just off target. Beraldo. That's Gerrard. Wan-Bissaka. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. And it's Olmo. Mbappe! Good read, needed to be. Ronaldo cuts out the pass. Dembele. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's burst through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great defending, strong and determined. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Até que enfim a bola saiu para me substituir. Deixa o like aí, tropa. Eu tava cansado já, achei que ia tomar empate. Vamos lá, hein? Fazer o terceiro para matar o jogo agora.
Number 5, Modric. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 18,
Looking for options for movements.
Ronaldinho. Number 3, Van
Careful,
Dijk.
spots it and
Number
intercepts.
99, Lamina.
It's the sort of situation that
Coming
they
on
want
the
to
field.
capitalise on now.
Number 4, Guler. Number
Guler.
17,
Here's
Shevchenko.
Hazard.
Number
He
21,
is just caressing the
Hazard.
ball.
Number
Hazard is
26,
fouled.
number 15, Danny Olmo. Substitution.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Decent hit from there. Shevchenko gets a good foot in there. McAllister. Now it's De Bruyne. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish!
Bora!
It's a goal!
Vitória garantida.
And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Essa é a MLE, pô.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
He's had a shot!
Minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Olha o nome do time,
Dortmund
Jurema.
are enjoying their
Ganhamos do
moments of
Jurema.
collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has
What do you
found
take away
themselves
from
a
it all,
little
Jim?
lost today.
Well, the look on the
Please look at
manager's
the screen
face
for
says it
information
all.
on how
He
to find
knows
your
he
way
set his
around
attack
this
up
stadium.
perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything.
Bora, vamos pra cima. Eu vou testar essa formação aí que você falou, 4-2-2. Essa daqui, né? Essa formação. Vamos ver essa formação, como é que nós vai se sair com ela. Esse Ambissaca é bom, cara. Peguei ele por Football Points lá, ele é o tio Han dos pobres, cara. Aqui. Só foi não elogiar ele, veio com a seta pra baixo. Tem que pôr outro ali. Olha o time do cara aí, ó. 4-3-1-2, mano. Tive que colocar o Valverde, que o Alexandre Arnold veio com a seta vermelha, o Bissaka também, os dois lateral direito. O Valverde pega também de lateral direito.
Borussia Dortmund against Corinthians.
Stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And we're underway. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Van Dijk. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Shevchenko!
Bora, vamos pra cima. Por enquanto tá dando certo a formação que você falou, hein? 1-0, hein?
They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Serginho. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. Oh, super ball. Good read, needed to be.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
And he's found a way past.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he skips past his man. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Safety. Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. No way through. Danny Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And a chance! No mistake.
Bora, 2-0 pra nós.
Is his 50th goal for this, his current club. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Shevchenko tries a shot!
Bora, 3-0.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth.
Boa formação mesmo, ó. 3-0 já pra nós.
The movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defense.
Two goals on the day, and he
Boa formação, cara. Gostei, hein? 3-0.
Number 21,
O cara vai quitar.
and that's it.
O cara quitou, mano.
It's to
Nossa,
thank you,
deu nem.
Belgium. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening to one all.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Ó, o cara da segunda divisão, mano. O cara quitou. Não valeu mesmo, a formação é boa, mano. Vamos pra mais uma formação. Vamos pra mais uma partida. A formação lá eu gostei, viu? Viu, pessoal, quem puder se inscrever no canal aí do MV7 Pro aí, ó. Ele também grava vídeo de mobile, ele tá comentando na live aí. Eu gostei da dica dele aqui, ó. Tô jogando essa formação que ele passou pra mim aqui. Nossa, mano, olha o time do cara, velho. Só o Barbatov na frente, Kaká, Dani Olmo. Nossa, vai ser uma retranca do caramba.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Against Brazil.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So straight into the action. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving him. He's had a shot! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A race for the ball, and again he is at his elastic best.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Is flagged offside. That's a decent ball. This is shot. And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have
Bom,
chances
seja
with
bem-vindo
that
à
kind
live aí,
of movement.
pessoal. Vai deixando o like aí, vai se inscrevendo no canal e dá aquela força.
Pedri. Quality ball. And Berbatov! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Ah, não acredito que tomou esse gol.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's surely a foul free kick.
Tô cagado, mano.
He's shaping up to have a trap from here. Looking to
Nessa
widen the gap
partida aqui
even
não
further.
tem não.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, crossbar! And again! And
Nossa, mano.
a quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Oh, easy pickings there. Wan-Bissaka ventures forward. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That pass isn't the best. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Berbatov. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko powering forward here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Kaka. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Shot. Goal! And there's a goal.
Vamos pra cima, vamos tentar empatar esse jogo.
Significant goal-scoring landmark. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Into overtime. Now it's Berbatov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Vamos tentar empatar, hein, galera.
And a quick
Começamos mal a partida, agora deu uma equilibrada.
in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
At a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how...
Goes for a shot! Nearly, but not quite. Nicely aimed pass. And Shevchenko. Pedri. And here's Berbatov. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked out the run. That's a foul. It could be a
Cadê o
penalty.
cartão, juiz? Ô louco,
The referee
vermelho isso aí,
decided that he
mano.
was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
O cara quebrou no Mbappé, velho.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Gerrard,
Number
ready to try
7.
one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Coming on the field, Hazard. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
It's made its way to him. Neymar. ended up in no man's land. Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov on a strong run here. Brazil have a free kick.
Nossa, que demora pra cobrar falta, meu.
Against the crossbar. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Was he a little smarter than Peter than he needed to be?
Quase o cara
I'm sure
marca
he
um
needed
golaço.
to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
To make another change
Number
here.
18.
Com tudo pra cima, hein?
Number 22. Gerrard. Number 21.
Plenty of it.
Shevchenko.
He's pulled him up for that
Coming
challenge.
on the field. Number 13. Dembele.
O cara deve estar
Number
ligado.
23. McAllister. Number 15. Kvaratskhelia.
And here's the real chance.
Bora, vamos! Vamos, passamos, hein?
Back on level terms. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
The attendance for this match was
When the manager called on it, he
61,052.
was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big chance!
Bora! Gol
Borussia
cagado nosso não
Dortmund!
vale também.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zappacosta finding himself in space. Good read, needed to be.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get on the end of this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marquinhos. Xavi Alonso. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can they get him away? Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
É, o cara agora ficou nervoso, hein? Tomou uma virada.
But you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Foi boas mudanças que eu fiz, porque agora o time tá novinho em campo. Ele tá tá com o Cristiano Ronaldo. Nossa, olha o time do cara. Ele tá pondo todo o time pra frente, né? O contra-ataque é só matar o jogo.
Substitutions taking place.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. And a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Ah, mano, não acredito que eu não fiz gol.
Yes, he has. Just eases him off the ball. In with the challenge. And here's Shevchenko. Beraldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
This looks promising. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely!
Já era.
Good finish.
3 gols do Vini Júnior.
There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Clinical. Jump, it's Neymar! And how did he not put that away?
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Zappacosta. Guardiola venturing down the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoot! He's got away with one there.
Lucky boy.
Já era, hein? Acabou o jogo, né?
Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to gift it back.
Perfeito, Dembele.
Jude. Rijkaard. That's Batistuta. That's a perception. His positioning was spot on. So that's it.
Bora, vitória de virada.
Borussia Dortmund have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Vinicius
A
Junior
quick reminder today
reflecting
that
on
smoking
a
is
stellar
only allowed in
performance
areas shown on
and
this
now
map.
taking
Thank
home
you for your
a permanent
cooperation.
reminder for his mantelpiece. Terrific recovery.
Vamos lá, hein? Será que nós consegue subir para a segunda divisão? Até agora acho que foi 4 vitórias seguidas ou 3. Vamos lá, hein? Ó, o time do cara é a full prefeitura também, ó. Dá pra nós jogar. Dá pra ganhar, hein?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Borussia Dortmund against Sao Paulo.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's really very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. Neymar does really well there. He is strong. Gehi gets over and intercepts. And Shevchenko. Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Borussia Dortmund appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Camavinga. Neymar scooting forward. And here's Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Camavinga does well to get it back. And it's Camavinga.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo.
You can never be sure the ball is in the space. As
Gets his head on it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Foyt. And here's Mbappe. It's a nicely shaped ball. Sao Paulo are a team that's fond of a low block. They sure defend in numbers.
yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Driving on and making good progress. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard is short. He's on it. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. chance to go the other way. It's run loose here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And this is Counts. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, and a chance! Cunha looking sharp there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
To cut it out. Neymar. Messi. Foyt making good progress on the right-hand side. Eder Militao. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shevchenko running with intent. Tries to play it. He's having a shot! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shevchenko. Whistle's gone and the referee
Penalty,
has
juiz.
given a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So perhaps...
Nossa, mano, que cagada.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, you can't blame him for
Nossa,
trying,
perdi o
but it looked
pênalti.
a little forced.
Eu também, quem que eu coloquei pra bater o Dani Olmo, vi ter posto o Shevchenko, o Dani Olmo ele mostra o canto. Nossa, mano, que falha minha, era pra estar 1 a 0, já o jogo tá fácil, dá pra ganhar tranquilo, tô bobeando.
Changes him with that pass. Beraldo. And here's Gerrard. He's got away. Oh, look, great chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45
No
minutes?
segundo tempo, acho que a hora que eu fizer o primeiro vai um monte, mano.
At its moments, I think the most notable, of course, being the
Me
missed
acalmar,
penalty.
fazer o
It
gol
could
e...
prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he get it through? Yamal, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Camavinga gets it clear. Dani Olmo going forward. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe receives it in a... Can he finish? And it's in!
Bora, vamos, até que enfim saiu o gol.
Now they have it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them up instead.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's a little off target.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shapes to shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game.
Vamos lá, pessoal, vamos fazer o segundo, hein, pra matar o jogo.
Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 18, Yamal. Number 7, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field, number 15,
And he welcomes it in.
number 9, Vinicius Junior.
Now he wants to get
Number
in on the act
13,
here.
Just unrelenting, Peter.
Number
Wave after
17,
wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of
The attendance
making
for
at
this
least
match
one of
was
them count.
60,332.
Balde. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their own.
Big chance! That's going wide left. That was not gone well. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive.
And it shoots! It's a goal!
Bora, 2-0.
2-1 now.
Acabou.
They are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
For Borussia Dortmund, after
Borussia
67
Dortmund
minutes,
are doing very nicely,
number
thank you.
22,
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the
Steven
momentum
Gerrard.
moving. I don't see any need.
He's gone for
Steven
goal!
Gerrard.
Oh, that's fabulous!
Opa, seja bem-vindo à live Efootball.
The highest order. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Now it's Rashford. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And again. Borussia Dortmund get their fourth quarter.
Olha isso, esse jogo era pra estar já uns 4-5-0 pra mim. Tá 2-1 ainda.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 22, Gerrard. Coming on to replace him is number 23, McAllister. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's had it taken off him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Hazard. Rashford, nicely spread. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Kvaratskhelia, Dembele. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kvaratskhelia going face to face with his great rival. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! And that really should have been that. Rashford really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. They're up to 5 corners now. Here's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ball looks a good one. Beraldo. It's a lovely, neat pass. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Hazard. Kvaratskhelia. And the counter is on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior. That's Dembele. He has found the way through. Dembele! Brilliant! A finish of true class. One sweeping
Bora.
move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the
Tá com
break,
16
the
vitórias.
element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And there goes
Tô no
the
contra-ataque
final whistle.
normal.
It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniably better equipped than the other. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is
Security
very
staff
little
for
room
each
for
block.
argument.
Please report to the staff room
How would
immediately.
you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. Manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Ah, você tá com 16 derrotas, ô louco. Chegar a 16 vitórias. Ó, eu tô com 10 vitórias, 3 empates e 6 derrotas. Ah, você tá com 16 derrotas, ô louco. Chegar a 16 vitórias. Ó, eu tô com 10 vitórias, 3 empates e 6 derrotas. Ah, eu tô usando o contra-ataque normal, ó, de meu free. Não, você vai. Ah, eu tô usando o contra-ataque normal, ó, de meu free. Por favor. Eu tô no... Olha o meu time frio ali, eu tô no 4-4-2 com MLE, MLD. Vamos para mais uma partida. Eu tô no... Olha o meu time frio ali, eu tô no 4-4-2 com MLE, MLD. Vamos para mais uma partida. Enes, você joga no mobile ou no PS4? Ah, você joga no PC. No PC é mais fácil jogar que no PS4? Eu nunca joguei no PC, mano. Já joguei no mobile e no PlayStation 4, mas no computador nunca joguei não. O cara joga com 2 pontos abertos.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's the chance to counter. Played through for the wide man. It's the keeper's ball.
No PC você acha que não roda muito liso?
Dani Olmo, and it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko powering forward here, and he's heaved it away.
Valeu, mano, pela informação. Vou tirar o celular de perto do microfone.
Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Melhorou o áudio? Quem tiver aí na live aí, fala pra mim se o áudio tá bom.
And he's only too
Deixa seu
grateful
like
to
aí, me dá ajuda aí,
capitalise on the
pessoal.
keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So what can they make of this? Borussia Dortmund very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Yamal, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top. Gerrard. Wan-Bissaka. To Gerrard. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Now, can they get him away? Dink through.
Nossa, o cara só sabe jogar no chutão.
Messi. Now it's Dembele. De Bruyne pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Van Dijk. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good spread. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Goes for the shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated
Obrigado
that well,
pela
didn't you?
informação, o áudio então melhorou, né?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Now it's Dani Olmo. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. Beraldo. And it's Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. It's a sharp pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose.
Verdade, não tem esse cara aqui ainda bem que não é gaioleiro. Mas ele só fica dando lançamento só.
Borussia Dortmund just ahead here in a tight game. Now 1-0 to the good. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Nicely shaped ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Opts to play it back. Jude, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Facing up to his adversary, this is shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aqui no PlayStation 4 eu sou novato, cara. Eu tenho bastante tempo no mobile. No mobile eu jogo acho que desde 2023. Desde 2022, acho que até menos. Agora no PS4 eu comecei esse ano.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now. Chance! Relentless! Just
Craque Virtual. Mbappé.
And with that, he takes home the match ball. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning
Cara
wasn't
quitou.
great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't.
Oh, seria legal se tivesse como transferir a conta do mobile pro PC. Vamos, eu acho que mais uma vitória a gente sobe pra segunda divisão, mano. Eu acho que não, né? Tem mais umas duas ainda, eu acho. Ixi, pelo jeito peguei um adversário forte aqui, hein? Nossa, eu tenho que tomar cuidado pra mim não tomar goleada agora. Então, eu tô fazendo live pelo PlayStation 4. Olha o time desse cara, mano. Buffon, Nesta, Thuram, Maldini, Xavi, Zola, Samuel Eto'o, Gullit. Mano, se eu não tomar goleada aqui nessa partida, eu posso levantar a mão pro céu, mano. Olha o time do cara, olha o meu, mano.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
O cara gastou um Celta no time, mano.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's
Tries one from range!
and the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Surely now!
Well, he
Doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Sola. Ronaldinho. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vardio. Yehi to Gerrard. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Hullet. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. And here's Shevchenko. Nesta.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians!
Então, mano, já tomei o gol do Ronaldinho Gaúcho dele. Não sei como que a Konami mata um cara desse, mano. Eu tô na terceira divisão ainda, mano.
Just when they thought they may be in a one-end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. Borussia Dortmund are behind here. There's a chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Looking for the run. It's beautifully weighted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! And a neat finish!
Mano, olha a cagada que eu fiz. Olha a cagada que eu fiz.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been through.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Eto'o. He's through on goal. There's the shot! Yes! Again!
Ô, tô outra cagada. 3-0 já, mano. Tá louco.
Soaring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already through. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Nice looking ball. Dink through. It's Ronaldinho! It's hit the upright. And that's a good finish.
Mano, eu não saí com o goleiro, mano. O goleiro saiu sozinho. Meu controle tá bugado, mano. Não é possível, velho. Mano, o que os goleiros meus foi fazer ali, mano?
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk. Gerrard. And Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. And this is Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's had a shot! Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yeah. Danny Olmo looking to play him in. That has been cut short. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. Driving through the middle. Can he finish? It's a goal!
Vamos lá, hein? Diminuir em 4-1.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Borussia Dortmund get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Thuram. The pass is intercepted. Beraldo. And here's Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot. And there's a goal.
Aí, ó, 4-2, hein?
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Borussia Dortmund may be down, but not out just yet. Takes a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets.
Será que eu vou conseguir empatar esse jogo?
Winning lottery numbers.
Eu achei que já tava perdido, mas agora diminuiu 4-2, acho que dá pra buscar, hein? Será que o cara tá fazendo? O cara tem um tio. É uma Ferrari, ainda tá mexendo no time ainda, mano. Contra o meu Fusquinha.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beraldo. Gerrard. And Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho, and it's been played through. Vardio. Van Dijk. Gerrard. Fierce, close defending. Xavi. And he's worked it through. Valverde deals with that comfortably. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Oh, it's just a little long.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Yamal.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. They've played it short.
Tomara que venha mesmo algum goleiro de graça e bom pra nós.
And it's Gerrard. Now this could be a chance. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. Xavi. Pass has been well intercepted. Great vision. And back. Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal. Valverde has it in a wide position. Yamal. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. It's a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing. He's in! Must be! And he's running through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 18, Yamal. Number 7, Number 22,
And everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots
Coming
of
on the
talent behind
field,
that, just couldn't
number
quite get it on
13,
target.
Dembele. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Number 15, Kvaratskhelia. Hazard. Number 23, McAllister. Substitution
And they
in
get it
progress.
away. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries a shot!
Vamos, 4-3, hein? Contra o timaço do cara, hein?
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored. Oh, shooting chance!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vinicius Junior going forward. Yeah.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's really nicely played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Borussia Dortmund very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's McAllister. Out towards the flank. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's Pele! Oh, good finish.
Ah, não deu, mano. Eu achei que nós ia empatar o jogo, mas não deu. Tomei o contra-ataque, mano.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So is that the decisive goal?
There will be 3 minutes
Not much
added
in the way of
time.
time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's somewhat off target. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good ball, good take. And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please join me
You look
in
back
wishing
on the
all
game
the
then,
best
Jim.
for members
There
of
was
our
a
fan
distinct
club
Ah,
celebrating
de
their
ótimo do
wedding
Kaká de primeira
anniversary.
divisão.
In everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Era você, Thiago, jogou bem, cara. A hora que eu vi seu time, eu falei, nossa, vou tomar goleada, mano. O meu time é full. Ah, meu time é full prefeitura, mano. Oi. Valeu, é um bom jogo, mano. É, Fusca versus Ferrari, isso mesmo. Vamos lá, vamos tentar subir para essa segunda divisão. Eu vinha de 3 ou 4 vitórias seguidas, mano. Você já tá na primeira, Thiago? Nessa temporada? Ou ainda você tá na segunda ainda? Seu time é bom pra caramba. Agora eu vou pegar um cruzeirense aqui, hein? Vamos ver se o time, como é que é o time do cara. Ah, é time igual ao nosso, não dá pra encarar agora, hein?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everyone,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the pitch are
Signal
raring to
Iduna
go
Park.
any minute now.
Borussia Dortmund against
The
Cruzeiro.
famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We are just getting started. Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Bora, 1-0 pra nós.
And that's got it off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a throw-in. And it's Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well seen too. Well, they can break here. Dani Olmo getting forward. Van Dijk. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to get it clear. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, played through for the wide man. And it's Dembele. Çalhanoğlu. Good ball, good take. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Shevchenko. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. That has been cut short. Gerrard. And Shevchenko. Rijkaard running with intent. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. A heavy challenge. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. Over to the right flank. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Yamal. Good driving run. He is through here. And the shot!
Vamos!
A 2-0 lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go for the third.
Well, what's he giving here? Borussia Dortmund.
Pênalti, vamos ver agora se acerta o pênalti. Vou botar outro pra bater, não vou deixar o Dani Olmo não. Não, errei de novo, tem que parar de bater no meio.
Gerrard. And it's Olmo. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Eze. Dani Olmo.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's been bundled over.
Ô louco, juiz vermelho.
And that's going to be a booking.
Ô louco, sou amarelo. Nossa, mano, eu preciso parar de ficar batendo no meio pênalti, mano. Já dois pênaltis perdidos na live. Próximo eu vou bater no canto esquerdo mesmo e... Boa. Será que o cara tá fazendo? Vamos, filho, vamos jogar. Não quebrou ninguém do meu time, não.
Gerrard ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Good work on the right flank here. And Shevchenko. Dembele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through. The message is clear. None shall pass. Beraldo. And Shevchenko. Well, now he can run away with it. Pass is just off target. It's a throw. Rafael Leao, looking to play him in. Dembele, yeah, he does really well there. He is strong. Beraldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most convincing of passes. Claudio. And Shevchenko. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge.
Ô louco, juiz, vermelho. O cara tá quebrando o Shevchenko.
Here's Danny Olmo. And this is the shot. Eze. The referee says that is that for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't
Em 2 a 0, hein? Vamos lá, pessoal. Deixa o like aí, compartilha. Dá aquela força. Obrigado a todos que assistiram a minha live, tá, pessoal?
Leading 2-0 at half-time.
Segundo tempo, vamos esperar o parceiro apertar start aí pra jogar. Vamos, filho, vamos jogar. Será que caiu a net do cara? O cara quitou.
We're on the move again. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Eze. Threads one in. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's Dembele. Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Dembele is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow!
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gerrard makes a move down the right. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dani Olmo scooting forward. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. He's in a great position here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. Borussia Dortmund with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, that's fabulous.
The attendance for this match was
And it nearly
61,052.
went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Esse cara aqui que tá jogando contra mim, mano, ele vem muito seco na bola. Se ele conseguir não ir tão seco assim, mano, na bola, ele vai melhorar a gameplay dele, mano. Eu não sou craque, cara. Eu não sou o melhor do jogo, mas você percebe ali na gameplay ali que ele vem seco na bola.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So time for
Number
change.
21.
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 18, Yamal. Number 7, Dani Olmo.
No way
Number
through that.
22, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 9,
Great vision.
Vinicius Junior. Number
McAllister.
15, Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia.
Number 13,
Right into
Dembele.
his path.
Number 17,
Chance for a
Rashford.
shot!
Bora, 3 a 0.
Just relentless. The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldo. Van Dijk. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
E o cara quitou, hein? O cara quitou pelo visto. Será que eu consigo chegar na segunda divisão antes de acabar a live? Ixi, pelo jeito peguei outro adversário difícil, mano. Olha o time do cara. Van Dijk, Baresi, Zico, Makelele, Xabi Alonso, Raul, Shevchenko e Fernando Torres. O ataque dele não é muito bom, né, mano? Eu acho que dá pra encarar esse cara aqui.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are ready to
Cara, aí
go.
tá com o uniforme da seleção brasileira, aquele novo lá.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting him to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Now it's Mbappe. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great vision. And it cuts out the supply. It's beyond the defence. This is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Yehi. Gerrard. Mbappe. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Out for a throw.
Eu reparei que esse cara aqui, ele vem seco também com o zagueiro, mano. Vamos ver se eu consigo fazer uns gols nele.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. This is Shevchenko. What a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. There first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Shevchenko has it in a wide position. Swings it across. Punched away. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Xabi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good run down the right. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Tries to pass it through. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Baresi with the clearance. Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. Good-looking ball. That pass isn't the best. Vicious ball here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And Shevchenko pinches it off him. Xabi Alonso, nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Chance! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Mano, duas bolas na trave não entra.
Gerrard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an
Vai
option with
entrar
him.
uma hora, vai entrar, tem paciência. Nós estamos melhor no jogo.
Raul, and claimed it back swiftly. And Yamal, cute ball, now how can he reach it? They're urging him to shoot. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso has got himself a free kick. This is Shevchenko. Raul.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. And Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This is Shevchenko. Can he finish? Goal!
Ale, uma hora nem ia fazer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
In no man's land. Jamal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Torres. Now it's Shevchenko. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And he's having a pop.
Ah, mano, uma falha minha, pronto, tamo gol, mano.
Goal machine. He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gerrard makes a dash for it. And that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Gerrard. He's got space here. And this is Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Baresi. Mbappe, who's now one goal so far. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Zico tries to play it through. Now it's Torres. And this is Raul. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul!
Mano, tô tomando muito gol cagado.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
So time to
18.
change. And this one has been on the cards for a little
Number
while.
20.
Brazil
Mbappe.
leading now.
Number
Well, they've done the
21.
hard part now, Peter.
Shevchenko.
Can they cling on?
Number
Or even
7.
better, can they get another?
Danny Olmo.
And he's got away
Number
from him.
22.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Coming on the field.
That's put paid to
Number
the danger.
13. Dembele.
It's not gone.
Number 15.
That's a good intervention.
Number
That's what he had
9.
to make in the face of
Vinicius
danger
Junior.
that was growing.
Hazard.
Someone off target.
Number 23. McAllister.
Here's
The attendance
Vinicius
for this
Junior.
match was 61,052.
Kvaratskhelia. He's beaten the last man. And he's quick to get rid. And that's a throw. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Tries a shot! Engages and forces him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just about up to 75 minutes. Elbow. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Torres.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Makalele with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking.
Pessoal, essa aqui é a última partida da live, tá? Agradeço a todos aí que ficaram comigo até agora aqui. Eu vou estar indo jantar. Tô esperando o parceiro aqui apertar play.
Substitution.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And Shevchenko, and he is Shevchenko! They've got to be quick to recover this. Caceres. Quality ball. Borussia Dortmund could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Oh, he's brought
Vamos
it
lá,
down,
vamos ver se agora
and
me
it is a
redimo do
penalty.
pênalti, hein? Eu já errei 2 pênaltis na live.
Huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. That is some save from Khan.
Mano, não tô acertando pênalti. Eu bato no meio, o goleiro pega. Bate do lado, ele pega.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance!
Bora! 2-2. Vamos pra cima. Será que dá pra me virar, mano?
This is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wow, that's
Que
crazy!
cagada,
So
velho.
is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Brazil now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Added minutes has been
I can
indicated.
wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
There's a no-nonsense tackle. The most accurate pass. And that is it. The referee
Não, mano, não
has
acredito.
seen enough.
Perdemos, mano.
Well, what a game.
Pessoal, eu vou jantar,
Unpredictable
tá?
to the
Tô
very
cansado
end.
aqui.
The mix of
Hoje eu
shifting this way
trabalhei.
and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all love
Foi
to
boa
come and see.
partida aqui com o parceiro, ó,
Just
Paulo.
a quick announcement and an
Look,
exciting
Peter,
one too.
a strength
We're
in
about to
any team
announce
has
today's
to be
lottery
at the heart of your
numbers. Please
defense.
watch the screen
And
if
I'm
you...
É isso, pessoal. Fiquem com Deus, tenham uma boa noite. Essa foi a live de hoje, tá? Não conseguimos subir para a segunda divisão. Estamos aqui com 12 vitórias, 8 derrotas e 3 empates. É isso, pessoal. Fui!